There we go. Oh, I'm small again.
To clear your mind, I just finished tuning my sports car. One day, when I'm on top of the corporate ladder, you can be my special guest.
There we go. Still cutscene. Also, just to kind of give you an idea of how long I've had this game for a while. Yeah, I've been in it. I have been in the thick of it. Oh, but that's nice to actually be able to purchase some of these for some gems. I guess it'll be a good idea to just have like a theme that just indicates that it's the end too, so there's that. Yep, I think it's like the first made for you. Yep, Chainsaw Man. Still quite the weirdest thing to have for a collab when it comes to yeah. Yep, these first. Noir and Blanc. Rosanna, I believe. Nero. Tuve.
When the time comes, leaves will fly.
Moran.
Don't fade away when light shatters love.
Oh, actually, yeah, let me stick with this one. I like Steel Buzz stuff. Yeah, you just don't mind me at this point. I'm just kind of customizing. It's been also a year or so since the last ever really. God damn it. Never really did much upkeep now that I think about it. But I gotta do it for the Jersey Club, man. The Jersey Club. Hey, wayside. Lament, Eve Raven, and I don't know if I told you Heavy Arms. Also at the 160 wall, but I don't think I have to wait too long to be able to single pass one single. Hey, it looks like you've been doing some pretty hard work. Also, welcome. Hope you've been pretty well too.
Yes. Were it not for Red Hood.
Let me also get... Yep, daili's done. So now we can actually focus on what we want to focus on. I think we can also kind of save Bitter Spice for a little bit later. But I do want to kind of chip away at Second Infection just a little bit more. Since we are pretty close.
It's best to avoid places like this where the mud is thick. It could be a swamp.
And I guess also with the whole 160 wall, what have been your choicey units so far? I do have a Discord. In fact, I think it's in my well, it's in my channel description too, so you can probably go through there. And Denso is also there too, so if you have any questions for him, then he's the best guy. He's the best guy to ask for Nikke stuff, if anything, since he's a power player and a spender too. So he knows exactly what things to avoid falling into, as well as things to just really optimize so you don't waste time. He's been practically a bit of a lifesaver too, because I'm mostly like, well, at this rate, cheap to play. So I've mostly been spending my money as far as like getting battle passes, but everything else is just kind of fair game.
Were someone of our mass to fall into a swamp, it would be all over.
And it's just a general Discord too, nothing too specialized.
What's a swamp? Think of it as a pit you can never get out of.
Can't you just jump out of it?
Alright. Take care. And if you're heading to bed, have a good night's rest.
Imagine multiple hands holding you back so that you can't jump.
What would hands be doing in a pit?
I do not speak of real, literal hands.
Are you sure there are hands in there? How do they move?
There are many useful items in abandoned places like this. Blankets, firewood, stuff like that.
Isn't that stealing?
No, since they don't have an owner.
But they might come back.
That won't happen, Marion.
Ooh.
How do you know?
Let me put it this way. If they're covered in dust or cobwebs...
And no one's coming back
kill a
from.
rapture the moment you lay eyes on it.
Why do we have to kill it?
If you don't, it will kill you.
Why would it kill us?
Because raptures are bad guys.
Why are raptures bad?
They just are.
They're forces of nature.
Why?
There is no why. They just are.
Plus they're alien machines too,
When
considering
venturing
that they've
off
been in
into the
space.
unknown, one state of mind is paramount. If you control your mind, there is nothing to fear in this world.
How do you control your mind?
I drink alcohol.
That's the best way to lose your mind, not control it.
Huh?
If you drink alcohol, everything in the world becomes perfectly peaceful.
Until the buzz starts kicking in and your head is pounding. All because you drank too much.
Sounds nice. I'd like a drink.
Oh, really?
Hey, wait a minute! When you explore a village, you might find things like books. They're big and heavy and not easy to carry around. But if you take the time to read them, the way you look at the world might change.
What is this book?
Blinding Passion, Volume 1. What's a masterpiece doing in a place like this?
Sis says it's a masterpiece. Come on now.
The Will my perspective on the world change if I read this?
You bet it will. This won't just give you a new perspective, it'll open up a whole new world for you.
Red Hood, you have done some serious damage to this woman. I cannot thank you enough.
Wow. Can I read it?
Do you really want to? Okay. Let me show you.
Remember this. Eat when you can. Don't be picky. Eat whatever you can find.
How do I distinguish what I can eat?
It's simple. Just try eating it.
Is this something I can eat?
Man points at a nearby rock.
I've never tried it.
Stone soup.
Should we?
Sure, let's give it a shot.
Stone soup.
It's good to be adventurous and try new things.
Okay.
Please don't do that.
Scarlet,
Yes?
can I have more alcohol?
Oh boy. Now, what have you done?
Huh. You seem to be drinking a lot lately.
My mind's too loud. I want it to be quiet. Give me some more, please.
Fine. One more glass.
Lovely. Snow White.
What is it?
I tried making rice balls with sawdust and centipedes earlier, and I have to say, I think they're my masterpiece. I put some in your backpack so you can have some whenever you're hungry.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
And she's actually impressed.
Rapunzel?
Yes?
Don't you think the fire looks a bit like a man playing with his...
Oh my. You're right. It absolutely does. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh dear God. These ladies are terrible matches for her.
Huh. I have a feeling things are not going the way I thought.
Well, of course not. You got her pissed drunk. Practically next door to a porn addiction. Making anything out of anything. Yeah, it's going as well as you would expect.
Bring me some alcohol!
Rapunzel, hold her.
Got it.
Erogenous sound.
How did you do that in one shot? You're amazing.
The thoroughly satisfied Rapunzel slumps to the ground.
I want booze!
Marion, sit down.
No! I refuse!
Why are you wearing your underwear on the outside again?
Who cares?
You're supposed to wear your underwear under your clothing.
It doesn't affect my movement, so what does it matter?
Come to think of it, you're right. I can't refute that.
Oh, for goodness sake, try and think of something.
Ah, look! A bullet! Are bullets edible? I'll know once I give it a try.
Oh no.
Yes, no. Firepower! Firepower!
Oh no, she sounded a lot like Neon. But after that, out like a light.
I can't believe. What kind of monster have we created?
Yeah, the monster based on your images.
There's no time to bask in our victory.
Like it's
Let's
one
move
thing
on to the
to,
next mission.
you know, with the whole adage, it takes the village to raise a child, but it's also the same thing of the village may also have some things that could corrupt a child too.
My head hurts. My stomach doesn't feel so good either. Commander, I'm sick.
She hasn't sobered up just yet.
Frankly, it's amazing that she's even mobile.
The four Nikkes plod along without a word. After about an hour,
Rapture detected.
A rather formidable one at that.
more class.
Which formation should we use?
I'll go first.
Pray tell, why is she in such a hurry?
We should go too.
Let's.
Seventh dwarf ready.
Oh, we're actually fighting.
My orders are simple. Kill every last rapture you see. 7 dwarves, ready. Encounter.
It's not like these things are gonna kill us that bad anyway. So it's practically tantamount to being a scripted fight, if anything.
Seventh dwarf ready.
Thou rushed in most impetuously, but you seem to be having a hard time.
No, I'll show them.
You say that, but it looks to me that you sustained some bodily injuries.
Can't you fix it?
Of course.
Rapunzel, back us up. Snow White, come with me.
Let's go.
Yeah, practically it's tantamount to a scripted fight.
Enemy down.
Because these guys aren't much of a threat either. I want to kill them faster.
Fire! Blast away! No enemy standing. Next one. Damn.
Let's get rid of the chaff first.
No, the power of my prayers are declining.
Harvester? Yep, harvester.
Seven dwarves. Fully active. Blast away.
For it.
We're nearly there.
Time to finish this.
Stay frosty out there.
Of course.
Ice cold. Cheap bastard.
Seven dwarves. Fully active. Blast away. Clear. Next one. Damn.
And down it goes.
Clear.
That was quite the challenge. It has been quite some time since we encountered them, and then they came out of nowhere. Do you think there's a reason for that?
I don't know.
Nikke's resume walking. Another hour later, Snow White, Scarlet, and Rapunzel all stop in unison as if on cue.
This is where you come in, Snow White.
We'll leave it to you.
All right.
Marion, Scarlet, and I are going to head our own way from here.
how dost resemble a member of the Walking Dead.
Are you okay with this, Snow White?
I'm fine with it.
Shouldn't we all stick together? When Marion comes to her senses, she's likely to throw a fit.
No. We have things to do. It's not efficient for all of us to move together. We all have our own tasks to take care of at this point. Furthermore, it wouldn't be smart for all of us to know where Marion will be hiding.
Yes, it would be dangerous if our brains were scanned.
I have a rough idea of where she'll be going, though. Okay, I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Snow White.
Yeah, that's actually smart. Just in case another heretic comes by.
Yeah.
See you around, Marion.
My head hurts. Carry me, Commander.
Let's go.
All right.
Scarlet and Rapunzel both head off in opposite directions. Snow White gazes at them for a while, then takes Marion's hand and begins to walk. After 3 hours or so have passed, a towering fortress stands before them.
You morons! You said you would be here in a week. It's been 2 whole weeks. I had to throw away all the food I made. I've been keeping watch constantly to see when you were coming. Now you show up all of a sudden without telling me? What do you expect me to do?
Something came up.
Oh, I can imagine. I expect a proper explanation for all of this.
Oh sure, you pipsqueak.
Too loud. My head.
Who are you to call me loud? I've got a right to be loud when I'm this angry.
Is this the child?
Yes.
Come in. Her Highness is waiting.
Wait. My stomach doesn't feel good.
What's wrong with you? What happened on the way here?
A whole lot.
Hurry up and get inside. I don't have much, but I've at least got some basic medicine.
Chime grabs Marion's arms and slings it across her shoulder. As Marion's arm grazes Chime's back, she winces.
Ew.
Oh.
Ugh. Sorry.
Hey, Sapphire. It's been a while. Thank you. It's a nice little evolution of some things that have happened in lore, but I feel kind of wonderful in this nice suit of armor. Well, I can't really say it makes you feel like a hero because I look exactly not a hero, but an anti-hero, which suits me best. But hey, hope you've been doing pretty well too.
Victory. Let's move on to the next mission.
Hope you've also been feeling pretty well too. I remember something about some health issues that you've had, but not my place to kind of divulge too much about that. But hope you've been in good health and good spirits as well.
Is something wrong?
I've got a killer migraine, that's what.
Are you sure you're not faking? You didn't experience any physical trauma.
Sure, but what about mental trauma? Anyway, I gave her some herbs that are good for hangovers. She's conked out now.
Thank you.
Good after surgery, it's fine. Hey, nice. Hey, I'm glad the surgery went pretty well, and hey, on a nice road to recovery. Or you're practically already at the end road of recovery, and it's just keeping healthy at that point too.
So, tell me how it went.
There were some small issues along the way, but nothing major. Except for one thing that was rather strange.
What is it?
There hasn't been a single rapture attack.
Isn't that because of Rapunzel's hair?
Rapunzel's hair isn't foolproof. It simply lowers the probability of an encounter. It's been 2 whole weeks, and we haven't encountered a single rapture.
Do you think it's somehow related to that girl?
Maybe. No. Definitely.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind.
What about Crown?
On the way here.
Hello, Snow White.
Speaking of which,
It's been a while. I hope you've been in good health.
I've been in Ooh. Yeah, look at you getting your studies in. If I can actually chip away at some of my student loans, I may actually consider doing grad school, but as of now, I'm still kind of like clawing my way through just slowly but surely. But hey, having that master's or just even having the credits in a master's study is it's something. It's a nightmare. Oh yeah, the loans are definitely a surefire killer for a lot of things, especially when it comes to higher education, especially in this job economy. Especially in this economy. Trying to find a job that's not going to be pushed by, well, AI is actually starting to get its recoil, its much needed recoil, but even then, you still got some delusional people here and there that just still want to like buck the storm, so to speak. Yeah, real lucky, he's got 20. Lucky. I mean, I guess that also kind of factors in if you've been kind of consistent with your payments, that does kind of increase the chance of it being forgiven too. So there's that. That helps.
Hey, you ingrate! Her Highness is talking to you.
All right.
So the girl is sleeping? It must have been a difficult trip for her. I appreciate you doing this. I sense a vibration.
I mean, I'm hungry, but my stomach doesn't growl that much.
Inbound raptures?
Yes, a large one. Pirate class.
We're amongst friends, Your Highness. Using our secret code names for the raptures might prove to be a slight headache for our new arrival. I believe we can safely refer to them as Tyrant class.
So only because my first college stuff's so bad. And you probably had a nice strong case to kind of warrant that forgiveness anyway too, so hey, that's money back. Also class action law. Ooh. If I remember correctly, I remember there being like some sort of class action lawsuits for like for-profit schools, right? So I guess one of those happened to be the one that you went to.
Very well. My apologies. Caution is simply in a queen's nature. At any rate, a Tyrant class rapture is headed our way.
It must have followed us. Let me deal with it. I'll take care of it as I'm leaving.
Let us help you.
No, you take care of Marion. Things might get chaotic when she wakes up.
If for profit, just not smart. I mean, that's understandable. I mean, you have the wisdom of what you can do now compared to what you were 17 when you were 17. So now you know better, and now you know what to do in that situation in order to get that money back. And just ride the wave as much as you can. I mean, you're not gonna catch everything when you're younger too. especially without any kind of life experience to kind of back it up. Hey, you were 17 once. I was 17 once. There were a lot of shit that we did not know that we know now, but we wish we knew much earlier in some cases. Like if I had a good idea of what I wanted to do in college much earlier, I would have saved myself the trouble and just starting with computer sciences. Maybe I probably would have gone into electrical engineering or something, but I was the kind of kid that didn't really have much aspirations, let alone anything to really believe in. I just felt like, hey, I might as well let the wind guide me and see where it takes me. Like I didn't even have an idea of what kind of college I want to go to when I was in my junior year of high school. It's just senior year, that's when I started to like figure out, okay, maybe I need to find something that's kind of close by and still not kick my ass in terms of like tuition. I was like, what's good, Lottie? How you doing? How's it feel to be in the Purity Club, huh? The Pure Club, or however we're gonna call it, the 92 Club. How's it feel? Feeling squeaky clean? But yeah, I've kind of wrestled with that kind of situation in my mind, in the back of my head. But looking back now, I'm kind of glad that I had journalism as my backup major, just in case if anything kind of went tits up, and it did, because I have failed practically miserably on my first year of college. But I was lucky enough in order to have some other classes that would at least keep me part-time enough. Yeah, journalism kind of helped me threefold. Journalism helped me not only kind of like parse information better, but also be a bit more in tune with like multimedia, and also got my speaking skills a whole lot better too, as far as like writing and communications is concerned. Which is why I have a bit of a broadcast voice whenever I'm talking like this. I've heard like multiple people say this, that my voice is really suitable for streaming and so on. It's because I have journalism experience, and I've even down to like the questions I kind of ask too. It's always this whole journalistic perspective of seeing what kind of answer I can kind of get from people, whether it's just through a question or just through silence. And that's helped me a lot as far as like, even like to some degrees of public speaking too. But I'll admit, some things were just because of things I've done as a kid that I've honestly felt should have caught up to me by now. Because I was a really badass kid that was didn't really have much of a filter, let alone anything to kind of rein things in, especially after being raised practically from like new grounds. So I did pick up some things that I shouldn't be saying and some behaviors that I probably shouldn't have been exhibiting. But the moment that the regret hit, the moment that I probably should have got punched in the mouth, was the moment I started saying my Hail Marys and pretty much throwing up sets to Jesus at that point. And that's how I became a bit of a reclusive kid, afraid to talk to people, out of fear that someone somewhere would actually kind of bring up what I did, what I said, what happened on that day, out of sheer guilt. And look at me now. Personally, I would have just slapped the taste out of my younger self, to be quite honest. But also give him a hug all the same, because he needed it. He needed tough love, but he also needed the 5-finger to the face. Maybe that might also have been the reason why I've also been kind of afraid to like, well, as far as like dating is concerned. Yeah, as far as dating is concerned, I've kind of put myself in a nice little pine box. Mainly because of things that happened in college. One was a fuck up and the other was just me just thinking that there was something there, but nah. I just ended up getting ghosted in the process. So I've been kind of like big chilling it for the most part. It's also why I also make my whole single life status just a bit of a joke too. I always like, that's the only amount of self-depreciating humor I would actually give myself. It's just my dating life, or lack thereof.
I'll leave her to you.
Do you have any messages for her?
Tell her I'll be back for her, and to take care of herself in the meantime.
All right.
Yeah, I'll probably talk about the first one since that was something I kind of... Oh, there's also a third thing that I probably can mention too, as far as like things that happened in college. But let's just say the first one is just making the mistake of mixing up Dominican and Puerto Rican, and that's already a shot to the leg.
Don't worry. We'll take care of her.
I gotta beat someone's ass? No, you don't. Well, you may have to beat my younger self's ass, but I digress. The other one, I know you will do it. That's the other thing, Lottie. I know you would. I don't know what kind of hands you got, but I know you got some serious hands. I have a feeling.
I know you will.
But the second one is just more of a very sad situation, but I think it was just me thinking that, hey, we could be a bit of friends first. But I guess it's my fault for thinking otherwise, considering she did seem a bit skittish about having lunch together. So I guess after a while, just trying to like having some casual conversation, it just went nowhere. It just died. So I just felt like, hey, yeah, that's the breaks. But that was like the first major time I actually did get ghosted pretty bad too, considering I wasn't... Some people are less instant, some others... Exactly. I mean, that's also kind of another wonderful thing too, because just imagine like another timeline where I did become like the quintessential person that kind of picks up the wrong kind of lessons. I would not be the most personal person you'd be talking to right at this very moment. Let me just say that. I'll be probably one of those dregs of Twitter that just would be there. But unironically, because of VTubing, because of how VTubers kind of started, it turned a lot of things around and gave me a lot more hope as far as like humanity's concerned, because God, I would have really kicked my own ass if that was the case. But those are coming off of so many other things that have happened in my life that I had a really negative outlook on a lot of things. Really, really negative outlook. But I feel one small thing can change. It does. Like, you can say like the Joker movie kind of goes into that with like one bad day can change a person, but it's a combination of just very small things that can lead up to a bad day. Because there's energies in the world. And if you don't protect your energy, you're gonna let in things that you could probably well and honestly surely let things in and just corrupt you inside and then out. You just have to have a strong sense of will in order to just make sure that you don't fall into that kind of thing. But even then, that still has limits.
Are you leaving straight away?
Yes.
But I also have to thank my brothers for kind of like keeping me straight and narrow too. I have to thank them for that. Especially my oldest brother, since he's the one that always he was always on my ass to just speak up. I still have a bit of trouble in that regard, but I've become a lot more talkative as of late. Still kind of keep to myself, but still. My middle brother kind of gave me a nice little direction of how to have like a sense of humor and just being able to speak casually and so on. So now I feel like the ceremonious ladies man that has little to no game to actually approach somebody, if that makes sense. How does that work? I don't know.
Are you serious?
Then again, I also did kind of get into like NSFW voice acting because someone did compliment my voice pretty well too. Like to the point where my voice actually helped them go to sleep. And it was around like COVID time too, no less, so that's fun.
First, you take forever and a day to get here, and then you leave almost immediately? Next time, I'll know better than to prepare anything when you say you'll be coming.
At least prepare me a meal. Take this.
So I hands 3 capsules of crown.
What is this?
If any black light starts emanating from Marion's body, use these. They contain trace amounts of Vaphaus and will put any nanomachines out of commission.
Kova's a fever dream? Oh yeah. Yeah. A terrible fever dream at that too, because it just irreversibly changed a lot of things for the worse.
It will prevent her from transforming.
Noted.
I'm off.
Be careful.
But man, what a thing that was.
Ugh, no social skills whatsoever.
Well then, shall we roll out the red carpet for our new citizen?
Yes, Your Highness.
– There's no time to bask in our victory.
But I'll
Let's
say
move on to the
this.
next mission.
Kova got everybody down bad. Everybody's so down atrocious. It was something. But I think it's just the fact that most people thought that they were gonna die from COVID, considering how many bodies it racked up to in just like a matter of weeks. So there, I guess I just figured, hey, I might as well just risk it all, just get a little bit too adventurous and see what happens and go from there. If I'm gonna die, then I might as well die swinging in more ways than one.
You didn't eat anything again? Nikke's may not have to eat in order to survive, but it can be a real boost for your mental health to do so. Say something. If you just sit there and give us the silent treatment, there's nothing we can do to help you. Fine, I'll wait. I'll leave this here. Make sure you eat it.
Chimes a plate of food and leaves the room.
She hasn't eaten anything or said a word for 3 days.
Yes, it must be hard for her to accept.
If people do crazy things when they have mortality staring at them. Oh, yeah. I think of the amount of people that probably became born again after experiencing death in front and center. Just imagine that. Just getting in touch with their spirituality. Even if it's just for a small facade. Something, anything in order to kind of distract them from the reality of what's right in their faces. Me, I've been kind of used to seeing or experiencing death. It's why like people passing away doesn't really faze me as much. Or anything passing away kind of phases me as much. Like when I was like maybe 3 or 4, I went to my grandmother's funeral. And for the longest time, I did not even cry once. And I think I even tried to like fake crying too, because it felt like everybody else around me was a little weirded out as to how I kind of took it. I mean, I was sad, but the tears just didn't really come out, if that makes a lot of sense. So when people pass away, it's just really, really different. But I think I've taken a much more of a somber approach as far as like handling how other people deal with their kind of grievances and so on. Everybody handles grief differently, but people, nah. Especially when they have no idea what's going on too. Dollars definitely can't have like the same kind of thought process like everybody else. And even then, I don't think I've actually met with my grandmother on my father's side as much. But I think I do remember vivid scenes of just seeing her just walking around with like oxygen tanks just in the kitchen. So I think there was some sort of thought process of something possibly happening. Just never really came to the full conclusion until it actually just hits you right in the face.
I'm sure being ousted from the Ark was traumatic for her, but thankfully she's got some friends in the Goddess Squad. Be that as it may, the fact still stands that when she woke up, everyone was gone. I'm sure she thinks she's been abandoned. It's a tragic state of affairs, but time will solve it. For the moment, our hands are tied. All we can do is wait for her to...
She even dares not to see the Queen when she pays her a visit. I won't stand for it.
Huh?
Chime, starting from today, I don't want you paying Marion any more visits. I will do it.
What's your plan, Your Highness?
I shall treat her with the dignity that a queen is capable of.
Huh. I would advise against that. You mustn't stoop so low as to appease her.
I said I would do it, and so I will.
Oh, okay.
Brown stands up. Ron opens the door, enters, and brings over a chair to sit down. Just like that. The two women stare at each other blankly without exchanging any words. They continue to do so until night has fallen, at which point Kron stands up and leaves the room.
Commander.
For the rest of the night, Kron listens to Marion crying behind the door. Then morning comes, and repeats the process. Night falls once again. Kron stands up and leaves the room. And listens to Marion crying from behind the door. And so this process repeats. On the next day, and the day after that, Kron sits opposite Marion. Her words, her usual vertical self. Morning comes. Kron opens the door, enters, and brings over a chair to sit down.
Why aren't you saying anything?
My kind does not speak unless it is necessary.
What are you doing here?
I'm observing one of my subjects.
What are you talking about?
The moment you entered my kingdom, you became one of its citizens.
I irritate you, don't I?
Not at all.
Why not? I know other people feel that way. The commander and the others. They all hate me. I'm useless. All I do is drag people down.
In your current state, it is true that you're of no help to anyone. But I will protect you nonetheless.
You don't know me. You were only doing that because you were ordered to.
It is a queen's duty to protect her subjects. And so that is precisely what I will do.
Fine. Since I'm not helpful in any way, I'll leave.
Where will you go?
Yeah, you're kind of a ways away from the Ark.
Where? I'm going to see the commander. I'm going to the Ark.
Good. Let's go. I'll take you there. The way there is fraught with peril, and so I will protect you.
You will?
Did you get all that, Chime?
A voice rings up from behind the door.
Yes, Your Highness.
And Trom?
On the way.
The ground begins to shake, accompanied by the ringing of bells. Marion looks out the window.
What is that?
On the courtyard, a gleaming steel horse is standing.
Let's go.
There's no time to bask in our victory. Let's
Ikyo,
move on to the next mission.
Trombe! Behind the moonlight, Tron gallops with a mighty fury. The three Nikkes astride. The moonlight, the wind part before them.
It's too fast.
I knew we'd be going at a snail's pace with 3 riders. Still, at our current speed, we should be there in 4 days or so.
Arrive where?
Where else? The Ark.
Huh? Are we really going to the Ark?
Isn't that where you said you wanted to go? A queen is duty-bound to protect her subjects, and so we're accompanying you.
But it's dangerous.
What is?
Everything! Not only will this put both of you in danger, but it'll also put the commander in harm's way.
That is true, but I will protect you all the same.
Let's go back.
Why? We've already made it this far.
Go back. I'm sorry.
Your Highness?
Trom, stop. Let's go back to the kingdom.
And now she realizes. Trom saunters slowly, carrying the 3 Nikkes on its back. Across the dark plain, where the sound of clomping hooves fill the night air.
What are you thinking?
I'm sorry. I guess there was no other way. Everyone knew except for me. To be honest, I knew too. It's just that it was all so sad. It felt like I was abandoned and all alone.
You're not alone. You have me.
Don't forget about me.
Don't you worry, Chime. I could never forget you.
You came here not of your own volition, brought by others, and yet you have formed such a strong bond with the Queen. As part of this kingdom, you are one of its subjects, and with that divine right comes certain responsibilities.
Like what?
You may do whatever you wish, and the Queen will provide unequivocal protection.
No matter what?
Yes, but you must consider carefully whether what you are doing is what you truly desire. So great is the Queen's nobility, and so majestic her power, that she can make any of your wishes reality. Asking for the Queen's protection is not something that should be taken lightly. So you must think very hard before you act.
Move of conviction.
Should you have a wish that you want to fulfill no matter the cost, then you may speak with the Queen. She will lend you her aid and your wish will come true. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes. I think I understand. Miss...
Call me Chime.
Chime. What is your wish?
It already came true.
What was it?
I wished for a queen.
Then what is the wish of the Queen?
To protect her subjects, that is all. My personal desires are of no importance.
Truly selfless.
A queen exists because of and for her subjects.
What a hard way to live. Chalk up another victory for the Commander!
And now I see that there's a bit of conviction building within Marion. Because knowing what we know now.
Marion! How many times must I tell you not to put those disgusting maggots on the table?
Maggots are super nutritious. They're way healthier than any processed or canned food, that's for sure.
What does that matter, you dolt? We're Nikke's. Why don't you quit hitting the bottle before talking about nutrition?
Alcohol is the perfect cure for an ailing mind.
Yep, and it just comes out in the worst way possible. Thanks, Scarlet, Rapunzel, Snow White.
That sounds just like something a drunk would say. Your Highness, must I endure such unwarranted criticism? This woman has made my mealtimes a living hell.
Marion put a lot of thought into this meal. Be thankful and eat.
Not you too, Your Highness. How can you be so cruel?
Thanks, Crown. Don't forget to finish yours.
Oh boy.
I'm a bit full, actually.
Oh, really now? That's quite the face you're making, Your Highness.
While we're on the subject of health, I noticed that you've seemed a bit tired these days, so I brewed some snake wine for you, Crown.
Such insolence! How dare you say Her Highness's name as if she was your friend?
It's fine. It's nice being treated as an equal.
You are most merciful, Crown.
As any queen should be.
Wait right here. I'll go get the snake wine.
Marion opens the door and heads out.
Your Highness, don't you think Marion changed a bit after that day?
It must be the adolescence kicking in. During adolescence, people tend to change every day.
Chime glances around and whispers softly.
You mean to say that she's growing, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I meant.
I love that goofy expression that she has.
She is growing up well.
I don't think this can explain. Are you okay, Your Highness?
I haven't been feeling well for the past few days.
What? This won't do. You must rest at once. I'll prepare a separate meal for you.
If you would. Thank you.
Crown gets up from her seat and heads into her room. A moment later.
Where's Crown?
She isn't feeling well, so she's resting.
Yeah, she hasn't been looking all that great for a few days now. Has something like this happened before?
She has a difficult time whenever there's a high concentration of alva particles.
Is she sensitive to alva particles?
Yes, but I can't tell you any more than that.
Oh, what a letdown.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. By the way, have you received any word from Snow White?
Nothing yet. Are you still upset that she left without saying goodbye?
Not at all. They're busy people, and they have lots of important things to do. Despite all that, they still brought me all the way out here, so I'm very grateful to them. It's just... I miss them, now that I realize what they did for me.
I'm curious what they'd think of you now as well.
Would you like to join me for a glass of snake wine? I found a classic movie. It's called My Frisky Stepsister Part 3. We can watch that while having a few drinks.
Oh, sweet Christmas, please.
Oh. Chalk up another victory for the commander!
Frisky Stepsister Part 3. Part 3. It's probably too friggin'... Okay, so to explain, one of the members that escorted Marion to this castle has been exposed to some very dirty books in the past. And that pretty much hard rewired her brain to the point of just having such lurid thoughts, even in the most innocent of situations. So now that got passed on to Marion, along with a few other things too, yeah, something's just kind of stuck. It kind of goes back to what I said about, while there is a village that it takes a village to raise a child, there's some things in that village that can also corrupt a child too. Mind you, they're not the most well-adjusted people. They're just Nikke's trying to survive. On the surface, that's pretty much teeming with things aiming to kill them and any kind of human life. So you can probably get a good idea of where that goes. One's a drunkard, one's a sex addict, and one has an insatiable hunger. Where they just eat anything. Now imagine that passed on to the kid, and lo and behold, you have this situation where she just casually introduces the idea of, hey, let's watch My Frisky Stepsister Part 3 without skipping a beat. Yeah, she's cooked. Well, kinda cooked. Because this is just like moments before a very crucial development for Marion anyway. She looks beyond the castle gate outside the window. Her expression darkens. She opens the door and heads out.
Marion? What are you doing at this hour? Do you need to use the bathroom? Wait just a sec. I'll go with you.
No, it's okay. I'm just having a hard time falling asleep. I was going to take a short walk outside for a few minutes.
At this hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Just be careful and don't venture outside the kingdom.
I won't. Good night. By the way.
Yes?
How's Crown?
Still unwell. This time it's lasting longer than I thought.
Yeah, they don't know. She's a heretic. I mean, as we kind of see seen before with Nihilister. We'll give us a stream. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping up by, Sapphire. Nice seeing you again after a long bit of time, but good luck in your studies and wish you great health and get plenty of rest. Hey, and likewise. Don't be a stranger too.
I see. I hope she gets better soon.
Yeah, as I was saying, like it was illustrated when we ran into Nihilister in chapter 23, heretics give off a lot of alpha particles. It's the same kind of alpha particles that managed to knock out both Polly and Miranda, even outside the MMR. So this may be a situation where Marion is exuding those alpha particles, but she doesn't even know it.
Don't worry, Her Highness is strong. I know. I'll be back. All right. Take care. Three Tyrant-class raptures. Is the kingdom what they're after? The castle walls are slowly losing their ability to conceal this place, so more and more raptures have been coming. If they breach the walls, Crown and Chime won't be able to stop them. Crown is sick now, and Chime is not a combat Nikke. I have to stop them. Have at you!
I actually gotta fight? Yep,
Can
you
I
do.
attack now? I can't allow you to come inside the kingdom. I have to stop you here. Huh? They're all down.
Well, that's a big shield. I see you, bitch.
Are you in danger? Let me at him! This is starting to wear me down. But it's not over yet.
We got plenty more to go. There we go. Absolute destruction.
Phew! Last one.
Blacksmith. Oh, it's a bit of a run back.
You shall not pass!
Oh, hey, Gandalf.
Rappy told me so.
Reload. Uh-oh. That can be good. But there's a good thing you can't hurt me in a way that matters. You're tickling me. So I'm listening to, it's about stalking, but it's very catchy. What's the name of the song, first and foremost? Second, where's it from? Thirdly, Link.
Phew.
Also, let me use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back real quick. Alright, I'm back.
I did it. There's more? It's okay. I can do it.
Not on your own, you can.
Maybe I overdid it a little.
I know you go. Okay. I guess you can post. Yeah, I guess. Oh dear. I guess you can post it in the, like, general, or you can probably DM it to me too.
It doesn't matter.
I'll probably just listen to it after stream just so I can get a good idea. Oh, you did? Oh, there we go. I mean, Unk's got internet. Still trying to figure out these newfangled things that y'all kids have been up to.
Let's go.
Onward, Trom.
Tromb and Crom soar past Marion in a flash and jump. Based on a 10 conversation from. Interesting. Yeah, considering how some conversations do kind of get a little unhinged on Tinder. Some conversations can get a little interesting, to say the least. This is very catchy. I've been putting this shit on repeat full blast in my ears, singing this. It's a. I swear, if this actually does become an earworm in my case too, I know who to strangle.
Crown!
Chime the subcore.
On it. Enemy down.
Well done.
What? How?
I'm supposed to be the one protecting you. Not the other way around.
I thought you were sick.
I can overcome anything if my subjects need protection.
I'm that important to you?
Yes.
Of course, and I hope you hold me in equally high esteem.
You idiot! You should have told us something. You even lied to my face. You're laughing? You think this is funny?
You think this is a motherfucking game?
It's not that. When I saw those raptures, I felt this power surge through me. I felt an irrepressible urge to protect the kingdom and all those in it. Did you all feel the same way?
Of course.
That is precisely what it means to protect someone you care about.
Right. I see. I understand now. If you protect me, and I protect you, there's no limit to how strong all of us can become. No one has to get hurt. It's so simple. I can't believe it took me so long to see it. The more things you share with someone, the greater your resolve becomes.
Huh?
The black light emits from Marion's butt. Oh.
Your Highness!
No, this isn't what you think it is.
Marion, your body.
Commander, Rappy, Anise, Neon,
Yep, there's the glow up.
Snow White, Scarlet Rapunzel, Crown and Chime. Protect me. And I will do the same. I promise you. I'll protect all of you.
And there we are. Her new form.
Chalk up another victory for the Commander!
Your Highness, we've got a big problem.
What is it, Chime?
While I was surveying the surroundings with a telescope, I saw a massive explosion, big enough to be seen from a distance. It came from the direction of the Ark. I think something's happened there.
Make preparations to leave.
Are you planning on going there yourself?
Yeah, I think this is around the time where the Ark gets invaded.
Yes, I have to.
Understood. I'll accompany you.
Marion.
I'll wait here. I want to go with you, but that might only make things more dangerous.
Thank you for understanding.
Also, those triangle garters look pretty nice too.
Are you gonna be okay here on your own?
Of course.
All right.
Do you have anything you want to say to him?
You mean the Commander?
Yes.
Why would...
I have a feeling I might meet him. When I listen to your stories, it seems like he's usually involved in most major events.
If you see the Commander, just tell him I'm doing well.
Okay. Let's go, Chime.
Yes, Your Highness.
Crown and Chime head outside.
Commander, will we ever meet again?
In due time.
Up another victory for the Commander!
There we go. Moonwalk frame. So that's second affection done. Then we can move on to wordless. But we can kind of hold that for a different time. Another time, if anything, so I'm in proper spirits. Okay, so let's head back, and we could also start with Prika's. But first,
Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're ready for another flawless performance. Surprisingly, not many fans recognize me when I'm dressed this way. They never expect to run into me in something like this.
so wait. So it is like accessories.
This week's schedule? First the practice room, then the recording studio. I'm actually busiest between comebacks.
Believe me when I say this is actually a much better outfit in my eyes. I see that's like a Scar H22. Work it, work it, work it, yes, work it, girl, work it, yes, 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 slay, slay, slay. You got that walk, baby, you got that walk. Own the place. Yep, that is actually a scar.
I have to say, wandering around like this without a care is pretty nice. It clears my head, too. There always seems to be something interesting going on around here. I like that you can experience so many different things. Since there's no practice room here, I've just been using the gym. I can't let myself get rusty. I'm surprised that there are people here who recognize me. I'm really glad I never gave up.
The gun is damn near bigger than her, though. Let me try my luck if I can get both of them. If not, then it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. But then again, my priority would be much more Precca than anything else. And skip. So I could probably do this. Yep, no way, no. But we could always get our 10 back, if anything. Just because of the event. So we can probably watch the introduction, then we can just end the night from here. But let's try our luck. Oh. Add me. Well, shouldn't be too much of an issue there. It also kind of concerns me that I have her probably an actual core level.
I feel safe now.
Why is that the case? I don't know. But hey, if she ever gets like a favorite item, I think there might be something that'll get her up there somewhere. Her, Epinel, and a few other characters might actually just benefit from having a favorite item at some point in their lifespan. But as it stands right now, oop, SSR.
The cold, ruthless, and professional guardian of secrets.
Arcana
Has arrived.
and K. An SSR mold. Oh, that's right, I do have K. Alright, let's yeah, that's good. Hello everybody! Today on the show we have stars who have been lighting up the arc recently. We have a warm welcome to Mint and Prika from TT Star. Hello, what a shining star duo. I'm Twinkle Stars Mint. Twinkle Twin Stars Mint. And I'm Prika. Aha, nice to meet you both. Popularity is through the roof. Does any of this feel real to you? Yes, of course. So many people recognize us and are cheering us on. Thanks to them, we're enjoying every day in this journey. Glad to hear it. Now, this might be a rather difficult question, but do you mind if I ask it anyway? Of course, go right ahead. When we were sitting, the two of you lighted up the stage so brightly, but the memories of when the three of you were still deeply ingrained in all of us. Doesn't that void in Nice's flesh feel significant? We don't feel it at all. If anything, I think we've only grown stronger now that there's just the two of us. Don't you think, man? Yeah, for sure. I know a lot of fans out there who still feel the loss. That said, Twinkle Twin Star will shine even more brightly in the future, so stay tuned. What a wonderful answer. Thank you. Give my next question. Great work, you two. Thanks for the hard work, everyone. Thank you. Great job, everyone. Rika and Min returned to the green room. But they're definitely recoiling from answering that question that way. There's no way to fill that void. And starts packing her bag. While Prika starts changing her clothes first. Once Prika emerges, Mint heads in to change her clothes. And Prika packs the bag she brought along. Avstar. I'm not sure that went well without a hitch. Great work. What's next on the schedule? How's the last shoot for today? Alright, I'm going back to the studio. Oh, okay. How about you, Mint? Guess I'll go back to the dorms. I'm gonna have a snack and get some rest. See you tomorrow, Avastar. Thanks for everything. Sure, sure. See you tomorrow. The two stars of similar colors never once illuminating each other. Exit through separate doors. Oh, Chatterbox's ass. Now let's give him a nice little punch.
I may not be the best, but I can at least crack it. If you want, I will join you, Your Grace.
Since thou hast called upon me, I shall gladly accompany thee.
Need me? Finally, it's time we can show everyone what we're capable of.
Oh, she also has a last bullet too, if I remember correctly. Yep, last bullet. Let's see what you got.
How can you expect a maid to do something like this?
Okay. And then they send him packing.
When will this end? Reloading.
Everything from torment freed by the current light to grace us. This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
we'll get back to this eventually. But as it stands right now, I guess it's a good time for me to just really wrap things up. Yeah. So, thanks everybody for watching, working and all that good stuff. Next midnight's gonna be some Arknights, so please look forward to that. Until then, I'm Otsdarva the Fool, your Jester of Nihility, wishing you that you play your cards right and win big. Take care and get some rest. I need some too.
There's more where that came from!